Good morning from Epcot.
Good morning and welcome to another one of our Castle Crew dining reviews. So today we are going to be eating at the Spice Road table located in Morocco. We were able to get a reservation quite easily this morning, and we've never been, so really looking forward to it.
Yeah, we're also going to be checking out some other items at the Flower and Garden Festival, some of the different treats that we haven't tried because there's so many and a lot of them look really good. So we're excited to test those out and share that with you guys.
Come join along, guys. Today happens to be the annual pass holder magnet distribution. We got our IDs, got our pass. Let's go.
All right.
Thank you, appreciate it. Awesome.
So our first stop is here at Brunch Cot. We were here once before, but we've yet to try the cinnamon roll, which involves cream cheese and candied bacon. So that's right up my alley.
Anything with bacon, right? All right, so we got our cinnamon rolls. Oh, let me rephrase that. Fried cinnamon rolls.
With cream cheese icing and candied bacon.
That looks really good.
I have not tried anything quite like that before. And I also got the Fruit Loop shake, which I heard it's like a Fruit Loop flavored milk, you know, like a cereal milk, but like more Fruit Loopy. So I'm excited to try that as well. Oh wow. Yeah, that's like a really condensed version of like cereal milk, like Fruit Loop cereal milk. It's like a little sweeter and stronger Fruit Loop flavor. That's really good. I like that. It's very creamy. It's really good.
All right, now I have to try this. Fruit Loops were one of my favorite childhood cereals. For every Christmas, it was a family tradition. We would get a box of cereal wrapped up. And Fruit Loops was always a cereal that I got every year. So it definitely brings me back. Oh yeah. Oh wow. Yeah, the milk tastes like Fruit Loops have been sitting in that milk for a couple hours. Like, it's really heavy on the Fruit Loop flavor. That's delicious. I actually really like that.
Next up, we have the fried cinnamon rolls. These are like really light. Rolls up. The cream cheese icing's really good. Candied bacon adds a nice little salty crunch. There's a lot of cinnamon sugar on it. This is really good. This is only $5 too, so I feel like that's a pretty good deal for this kind of level of treat. I'd get this again in a second. You might have to get your own, sir. A lot of bacon got left on the wayside here. We're gonna have to scoop that up.
Gonna have to take care of that.
I might need a spoon just for the bacon.
There you go.
Thank you, sir.
All right, so our next stop is the Honey Beastro. Last time we were here, we tried the chicken and waffles. That was delicious.
Incredible.
It really was. And I would definitely get that again. But for today, I think we're gonna do something a little different. We heard the honey glazed cauliflower is very good. That's honey roasted carrot puree, wild rice pilaf, spring vegetables, honey blistered grapes, and sunflower brittle. What's sunflower brittle?
Well, a brittle is usually like a candied nut or seed thing. So I bet you that's what that is.
All right, so here's our honey roasted cauliflower. It's not just cauliflower though. You got rice in there, puree. Looks like asparagus.
Blistered grapes, which sounds so interesting.
Wow, this looks really good. Healthy. It's healthy and delicious. It's fun to eat. It has like all sorts of different colors and textures going on. It's quite nice. I like the asparagus. It's nice and crispy. The rice was cooked just right. Cauliflower was probably the best cauliflower I've ever had. Like, I like the sweetness, but it also has a saltiness as well. So it's just a good mix of flavors. And the carrot puree up on the bottom is really good. It mixes well with all the other vegetables. So yeah, very healthy way to go. This was definitely energize you and get you ready for the rest of your day here at the park. And yeah, I would recommend this one. I might not get it again. Like, I think, you know, I've tried it. It's delicious, but it's not one of those things that I would get more than once, in my opinion. But it is very good, and I don't feel guilty for eating it. You know?
So that was really tasty. It had a lot of good vegetable flavors happening, obviously. The carrot puree, I think, might have been my two favorite parts was the carrot puree and then the sunflower brittle, which I've never had. That was sweet and crunchy, and it brought a little heat to the dish too, which was good. But yeah, I thought that was really tasty. I would get it again if I'm looking for some vegetables here in the parks. That's a good choice.
All right, so we got the barges out today. I'm still wondering why some days they're out, some days they're not. But currently they are out. Maybe they're doing some maintenance or something on it, but.
Yeah, maybe sometimes it doesn't want to go, you know?
Maybe if there's,
technical difficulties, they just leave it.
Right. Maybe if one can't go, they just don't bother because one would be there anyway.
Right.
Never noticed the fireworks launching
little
points
shield.
right here. Yeah.
Protect the ducks, perhaps.
Yeah, and the people.
Everybody's eyeballs.
All right, so we're in England and passing the Twinings tea. We've actually never been in here before.
Come tea with me.
Or is it Twinnings?
Come tea
Twinings,
with me.
Twinnings?
Twinings, I don't know.
So we're on the search for orange pico tea. Yeah, they had a really good iced tea over at Liberty Tree, and we asked them what kind of tea they were using, and they said orange pico, and we've been on the search ever since, and not able to find it anywhere.
Let's get real fancy and get a tea chest. You put on all your favorite teas, and then you wake up in the morning, you're like, what will it be? And then you file through them like a little filing cabinet.
That's when you really know you're serious about
That's
teas.
right. If you want to get a tea chest, it's $19.99. And you get to put 10 select tea bags in it.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Oh my. Oh boy. All hail King Mickey. He's doing the kingly wave. Is that how you do it?
Oh, hi Mickey. You got some British ears.
Oh, yes. Those are festive.
I wonder if this fireplace is functional, do you think?
I doubt it.
Let's see what it looks like up there.
The Queen's official favorite dog, the Corgi. They have the little, when they walk, their butts are like, it's like a real wiggle situation. We see a lot of these in Florida.
I wonder if they're all born in the same litter.
That poor mother.
All right, whenever I'm in England, I never want to leave.
Really?
So let's not leave. Let's still shop. Let's go into the toy soldier. See what they have in here. Winnie the Pooh.
That's all right, buddy. Jeez.
He's so pathetic.
I know. Poor guy. Look at, they've got little Winnie the Pooh ears of bees on them.
Oh, that's cute.
Today's my favorite day. Oh, $34.99. Those are so cute. I really
You wear
like
these
those.
while you go to the Honey Beastro.
Yeah. Oh, come on.
And look at these clocks.
Oh, those are cute.
These are so cool. I wonder if these bells really work, you know?
Yeah, I bet they do.
All right, it's not a Castle Crew video unless I try on a hat,
It's
right
yours.
guys?
It's all you.
I want your honest opinions. Leave it in the comments, all right guys? Honest opinions. How does it look?
A spoonful of sugar. You can get a Mary Poppins sugar pot.
You should get one of these sets for you and Gracie.
I know. We had a tea party this weekend. I like this pink shirt. And it's in yellow.
Very yellow.
Yeah, I like it. Aw, cool mug. It's got all the Lost Boys signatures on it, and Wendy Darling. Oh, and Tinkerbell. So not the Lost Boys, just Peter Pan and the kids.
This one's pretty classic. This is nice.
I really love Peter Pan.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah, so I'm curious to see what they do with all of the plants here when they switch it out for the next season, because there's so many plants that you could keep and repurpose for another season. Like, do they donate them? Do they have like this huge greenhouse that I would love to tour someday? Disney, hook me up. I want to see how this whole thing goes down. If anybody knows, I'm so curious.
I can't see all this just being wasted.
No.
You know? And if you guys are ever wondering about one of the better fireworks viewing, I mean, it's all pretty good anywhere around the lagoon, but I feel like the bridge in between France and England is one of the best spots. All right, so we just put our name in, just waiting to be seated. I did request to be seated closer to the water, so it might take a little longer. But in the meantime, we're gonna take a quick look at the menu they have outside here. This view is looking amazing. So I did put a request in to have a table right near the water, and yeah, I mean, we got in here early.
Yeah.
So
It's a great day to be in Morocco.
it really is,
This
man.
is really nice.
It took a while to get here, but we finally made
It's
it.
a long, long journey, you guys, all the way across the world.
This is all looking amazing. Yeah, the good thing about this restaurant is you don't have to decide on one. You can order a bunch of different items.
Yeah.
Because they're all small plates. They have specialty beverages, mimosas, Moroccan mule,
Oh, that looks really good.
Yeah,
that
it
has
does.
fig vodka. I've never had that before.
Medina mixer, Sahara spritz, pomegranate acai, and they also have iced mint tea. And it comes with Bombay Sapphire gin. Ooh, that sounds really good. And here are the different wines. You can order by the glass or the bottle. They have beer and hard cider, as well as non-alcoholic. So I decided on the Mediterranean beer for a drink. Just talked to the server. He said this beer is made in Morocco. So very cool. Never had a Moroccan beer before.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice. And I'm going to go for the iced mint tea because, yum.
Can't go wrong with mint
Really refreshing.
and tea. It's like perfect combination.
I love mint tea.
I want to order everything on the menu. Unfortunately, I think that would be a little bit too much for us.
There's only two of
we're going to
us.
have to divide this up into 2 videos, I think. Today we're going to try the non-spreads, the spicy shrimp, the pomegranate chili crispy cauliflower, which we heard is amazing here, and also the Spice Road table sampler, which includes 3 of the items that they have on the menu, probably just a little less of each. So it's the lamb kefta, tzatziki, spiced chicken, and the tiro pitakia. Hopefully I pronounced that correctly.
I think you're close. You're in the ballpark.
And my beer came. So this is a Casa beer. Never heard of this before. It's got palm trees on there.
Oh, really?
Definitely my type of beer. I love palm trees. Cheers.
Mate. That's really good. I like the lemon and lime in it. That's a little different. It's minty, a little bit sweet, not too sweet. Very refreshing. Happy lady.
All right, here we go. That's good. It's refreshing, nice and light. It's a lager, so easy to drink. Perfect type of beer for a hot day like today. Yeah, this is really good. Man, I love it here so far.
Cheers, sir.
What an atmosphere, huh? All right, we got our 4 courses here. This should be enough food for us.
I think we're covered, yeah. Do you want me to talk about what we have here?
Yeah.
So here we have the pomegranate chili crispy cauliflower, which is $11. That has a red pepper Aleppo sauce. I don't know if I said that right, but that looks amazing. That almost looks like a fried chicken. Then here we have the spicy shrimp, which is $14. That has chili, garlic, and peri-peri sauce. Here we have the non-spreads, which is $11, and it has hummus, chermoula, marinated olives, and of course, naan bread to go with it. Looks wonderful. We have the sampler, Spice Road sampler. This is the spiced chicken dish. It has some tabbouleh on there. That looks really tasty. Then they have the tiro pitakia, which is like a cheese-filled phyllo with cucumber, tomato relish. And then over here, we have the grilled lamb kefta.
What are we going to start with?
This amazing looking cauliflower that looks like deep fried goodness. Look at that. That's beautiful. Oh, my ride's here. Sorry, I gotta go.
Oh, wow. Look at that.
This is really good. I've never had a deep fried cauliflower before. It's kind of like a tempura batter, nice and light. It's like a sweet and sour situation going on, and then you get like heat from the sauce, the red pepper sauce, and you get like tart bites from the pomegranate. So it's just like a lot of different like sweetness and spicy and a little sour mixed in. There's a lot of different flavors, and it's cooked really well. The texture is really good. This is very unique. I like this a lot.
Yeah, I would say the cauliflower is a healthy option, but it is deep fried, so I'm not sure about it. It might take some points away, but it's delicious. Once again, today is apparently the cauliflower day.
I know.
Having really delicious cauliflower. All right, so what's up next?
Lamb kefta off the sampler here.
Here we go. This one's pretty good. I feel like the lamb is, I've never had it in a meatball before. Maybe that's just how it is, but it's a little bit on the tougher side, I would say. The meatball itself has like, definitely on the spicy side. But the tzatziki sauce helps to counteract the spice a little bit. I just wish they add a little more tzatziki. I think it definitely needs a little bit more of that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I think it's decent. It's just not my favorite so far.
All right, up next is the tiro pitakia, which is a cheese-filled phyllo with a cucumber tomato relish. So this is a phyllo dough with cheese in it. It's kind of like a spanakopita, but without the spinach aspect in it. The cheese is kind of like, it's a tangier sort of cheese. The relish is good with it. It's pretty good. It's not like my favorite. Not my favorite so far, but it's pretty good. It's tasty if you like phyllo dough dishes.
All right, next up is the spiced chicken, which is, you think this is the chicken, this is actually the naan bread. And then you have the chicken underneath with the tabbouleh. This is looking pretty good, so I'm gonna give this a try. You should use your hands or the fork on this one, I'm not sure.
I know, it's a little tricky here.
There you go. It was just basically grilled chicken with curry, spice, turmeric in there, and it's on mint yogurt, which is definitely goes with the style. Very good. I wouldn't say it's spicy, it's pretty mild. The tabbouleh is delicious. The naan bread is nice and crispy, and it goes really well with the rest of the dish. So I found myself wanting to put everything on top of the naan bread. I just kind of wish they included a little bit more naan bread because if you're sharing it, we literally had to split up a little piece. It wasn't enough, so maybe a little bit more naan bread. I thought that was good. Definitely my favorite amongst the three here. And we're gonna keep going. This is fun.
All right, up next we have the spicy shrimp. Looks like you can eat it with these little toastettes here.
It's delicious.
Yes. I'm gonna do the honors here. I'm a little nervous because this one looks pretty spicy. That looks like no joke.
Yeah.
The shrimp is cooked perfectly. This is definitely more on the spicier side for me. This is, my taste buds are quite lit up. So out of all the dishes, that's probably I'm at my max points as far as spice goes. But it's very tasty. It's good texture. It's well seasoned. It's not too salty. Just a little too spicy. I probably can't take this too far. What do you think, Seth?
I'll agree with Carrie on this one. I felt like it wasn't spicy initially, and this is one of those spices that kind of hangs on, and it gets worse as time goes on. But I wouldn't say, that's ruining it for me. I think it's actually quite good. I love spice, so for me, this is really good shrimp. And if you like the spice, you could always
soak it up.
Get more of it. Yeah, soak up the bread in that spice and feel the heat. But yeah, this is really good. I'm enjoying this one. I like it.
I'm ready to cool it off with some hummus. Are you ready?
Yes. Yeah, it looks good. Hummus looks great.
Yeah, it does. Okay, so for the naan dish that we got, it came with hummus, marinated olives. It actually had some other vegetables in there too, and then a chermol sauce, which is actually the same sauce we ate the other day at Olga's Cantina. We were trying to figure out what it was. It was chermola. We had it here. I was like, that's what it was. But this one is really good, and it goes perfectly with the hummus bread. I think that's my favorite thing on the plate to go with the naan bread. It's not our favorite hummus. We've had some really good homemade hummuses at like farmers markets recently. We're like blown away with. So that one, the one here is just okay. Marinated olives. It has like a tomato base, which neither one of us is super crazy about. But if you like olives and marinated vegetables, it's tasty. It's a different take. I think the chermoli sauce is probably the best one. But the naan bread was really delicious too. So yeah, that was good.
All right, so that was a nice experience.
Yeah.
Food was great, atmosphere was really nice.
Yeah, service was excellent.
Yeah, we got a great view too.
Yeah.
Speaking of views, the fireworks viewing is perfect from that location. So if you guys time it right, you can watch the fireworks while you're eating. So I was talking to one of the cast members. He recommended 7:30 reservation time, and that'll give you a good time slot for fireworks viewing. So definitely recommend that. Even if you've eaten already, you don't want to wait till 7:30. You could always eat prior and then get there and order the dessert platter, because they have a really good Moroccan pastry dessert platter that you can order, and you can watch the fireworks at the same time.
But yeah, so the food was really good. The only thing I probably would change about our order was, instead of ordering the sampler, I would have just ordered the spiced chicken dish, because that was the best thing on the sampler. The other two items, lamb kofta and the that pastry dish, neither one of us was crazy about. So everything else though was really tasty and fun to eat, and it was a great experience all around.
It really was. And I love how you're not committed, to one dish. You can try all sorts of different flavors.
Little
and
bits,
figure out what you like. And
right.
if I were to go back there, I would definitely order the cauliflower and the spiced chicken. Those are my two favorites.
Yeah, those are our top two for sure.
And in terms of price, it was a pretty good value. It was $65 total. That includes the tip, and that also included drinks. Yeah, I think that's
on par
good.
for like sit down.
Exactly.
Yeah. And you could order a little less. We kind of ordered a little more just for the sake of the review, but yeah. But yeah, I'm glad we got to stop in today. We pass by and we get water there all the time, because that's a good water spot. They have cups out there, and we're always like, oh, Spice Road, but you need to make a reservation, So I'm glad we got in today to check it out.
Hopefully you guys enjoyed the review, and if you did, don't forget to like, subscribe. That helps us out a lot, guys. We appreciate you.
Yes, thank you so much for joining us.
And we'll see you next time.
Bye.